So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with flawless timing, impeccable grace, elegance.
Spot on.
Swung over. Figo. In towards the back. Impressive jump. Marvellous goal.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckenbauer. And it's Henderson. And Neymar. Roberto Carlos. And they've switched it over to the other side. Figo steaming forward at pace. He's picked his way through. Driven in. He leaps for it. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Van der Vaart. Collar. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Roberto Carlos goes short. Played in by Roberto, getting up there! And there's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Neymar. Just about within shooting range. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Beckenbauer turns back here, probably the best option. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He has found the way through. Oh, sweet feet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Can he get on the end of this? Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nicely shaped cross. That's been cut out, well played. Makaleli is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. He has a look up. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Puskás. Shot a goal! It's in! Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Bellingham. Brilliantly cut out. Rijkaard with the clearance. Now it's Van Basten. Spread neatly. Botafogo are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And this is... And Puskás! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Puskás actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Messi. Tries to pass it through. Makaleli is always looking to break lines. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Yamal. Puskás. Spread out to the left. Koller. That's a good ball. And he's quick to get rid. Van der Vaart. And this is Messi. Messi! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Botafogo really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Yamal. Figo has it out wide and in space. Oh, good effort! And that's a good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Milan now in a position far more desirable.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Edmilson. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Flashes it across.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Nesta, and it's Henderson. Cruyff was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's found the way through. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And he was quick to react. Cruyff conjures time and space where few can. Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Spread it left. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, he's been caught napping. Abbiati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Botafogo perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That'll be a throw. Now it's Owen. Owen. Good driving run. And that pass just didn't quite work. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross flung in towards the middle. Defending of the desperate variety.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Milan
24.
have their second
Numero
corner now.
11. Numero 17. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22.
Roberto Carlos plays it short.
Cristiano
Aimed at the far
Ronaldo.
side.
Il numero 19. Lampard. Attenzione, un cambio.
Goes for a shot! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And this is Lampard. And this is Hullet. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Dani Olmo.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's having a hit! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Oh, good climb! And that should get the job done. Rolls it backwards.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Hullet. And here's Doué. Oh, he's having a go! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. Corner number 3 coming up. Towering header! And how did he not put that away? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That is lovely. Now it's Doué. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
And it's Makalele. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Owen. Five minutes left on the clock. Now it's Hullet. Always goal side. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Beckham with a real chance here.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity. Training ground rehearsals make him see these situations as a welcome challenge.
Beckham! Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Jordan Henderson. There will be 4 extra minutes. Great vision. That is a great pick out. He's shifting through the gears here. Beckham with the... and the shot! And that is as much as we have time for. Botafogo suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2000. Decent chance! It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Saliba, well seen, saw that coming. And pushed off! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Vermeer. And it's Robertson. Neymar gets into a good position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Van de Ven. Can he get it through? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Cafu, oh, really well played.
Oh, that's fabulous. Cafu. There he goes, motoring forward. Cafu proves just... Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's managed to get rid. Robertson.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here. Delivers with wit. There's the... Jude finds himself offside. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That is good progress on the left. That's gone for a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass is just off target. Van de Ven. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Cafu.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cross from Cafu.
That's good defensive concentration.
The ball's gone astray. Now he's got space here. Now it's Neymar. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Drogba. Oh, good spread. And it's Neymar. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vermeer. Approaching the half-hour mark. Robertson cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Dink through. And this is Neymar. And he's managed to get free. And they've been given a corner. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. There will be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Fermin! Brilliant from Lopez! He's got himself an absolute peach. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or...
And a chance! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. It's a really well-measured ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Now it's Puskas. And he's picked out the run. Robertson. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. Now it's Neymar. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 7. Neymar. Sai para a entrada do jogador.
Barcelona get the ball rolling in the second half. And that has left him in a heap. Guirassy is fouled. And he's going to have his name taken. Fermin, out towards the flank. Van de Ven. Botafogo come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
He has found the way through. Cafu. Played out to the left flank. He is just caressing the ball. Corner given. Barcelona have their second corner now. Can he finish? No, just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Adams. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Adams. Puskás. Looking for options for movement. Raul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Beckenbauer. And he goes cross-field. Botafogo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's found support out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substituição.
Barcelona have their third corner. Impressive jump! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Robertson. Cafu. Juve, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Raul. Edmilson. This is a promising build-up. Over to the right flank. He's found a way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's Doué. Tries one from range! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Doué really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Great defending, strong and determined. Robertson. Robertson is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Oh, he's all alone! Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Deftly away. Now it's Raul. Into the last quarter of an hour. And Puskás! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, they could be caught out here. Owen. Real chance! Oh, no. That could be a costly miss. Oh, good effort! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Aims beyond the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And this is Puskás. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were out.
Owen! And how did he not put that away? Cafu going after that.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 10.
And he was quick to react.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Foot in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's shifting through the gears here. Beckenbauer has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Not the most accurate pass.
Substituição em andamento.
Ah, he's given it away.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. So, what can they make of this? Van der Ven makes the interception. Cafu, Beckenbauer. Dani Olmo receives it in a wide position. Edmilson. Raul. McAllister gets a foot in here. Kökçü. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nicked it back. It's Raul! And that is as much as we have time for. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work.
And Puskás! No way through. And here's Van Basten.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Sporting with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Mendes makes a move down the right. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a promising position. He's under a lot of pressure there. Now it's Puskás. It's run loose here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's picked his way through. Here it is, crossed in. And here's the chance to counter. Puskás, great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he welcomes it in. Hoisted in.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Neither side yet able to find the net. And the pass is intercepted. Van Basten tries a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
That has been slung wide. And it's Mendes. Oh, strongly challenged there. Bernardo Silva. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Oh, good take in a good area. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. But that has not gone well. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Driving forward. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking for the run. So what can they make of this? Puskás, chance! Goal! Botafogo! And we have liftoff!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Botafogo have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's onto this. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Puskás can see things others simply cannot. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a great pick out. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Saliba spots it and intercepts. And it's Olmo. Oh, delightful ball. Rijkaard.
Botafogo
Can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And this is Van Basten. And he shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Shifted it to the flank. And the through ball. He has a look up. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. He's had a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bernardo Silva. Can he spark a counter here? Neymar. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Lampard. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Botafogo are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos sua atenção para as informações fornecidas pela polícia local no telão. Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa
So, into the second half.
vai ser substituído pelo
Botafogo
jogador
can do themselves a
camisa
massive favour by
24.
grabbing another one here.
Lovely Puskás. He's through. And a shot! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on.
Goes for a shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
That is ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Van Basten. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Botafogo presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Aos 10 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Berbatov, decent chance! Botafogo, gloriously greedy. 3 up and looking for more. Edmilson. Puskás could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got...
Oh, beautifully deceptive! Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Botafogo, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Strong running down that left flank. That's a corner kick. Sporting have their second corner now. Olise with the short one. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Now it's Puskás. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Some resolute defending there. Mendes has the space to scheme. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go.
Luis Figo, now there's a class act.
You can't disagree with that.
Well, he loves to roam across advanced midfield positions, but his most natural position is on the right side, where he uses a very clever brain to go and create.
Sporting do have a chance to counter here. Figo has the space to scheme. Figo delivered. Terrific effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Cafu. Lampard. Gerrard. And he cuts out the supply. Raul. Now it's Puskas. And that was nowhere near his best. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Puskas. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. Oh, good effort! Harmlessly behind. That's an imaginative pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nesta. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here. One each for now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Lampard. Lampard.
Oh, really well played.
Lampard! Goal! Botafogo! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Gol marcado para o Botafogo. Aos 16 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 4.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Tries to play it through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Raul. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ambitious ball here. Sporting are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Edmilson, a probing pass. And he gets rid in a hurry. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Edmilson. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Raul. That's a delicate pass. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Adams. Raul. Now it's Puskas. Raul. Kvaratskhelia. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a shade optimistic. Gerrard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that looks a decent ball. He's being a chance! And that's a good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lampard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. He came in hard, very hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Driving on and making... It's roll! Oh, crossbar!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Sporting claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. Puskás. And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Botafogo, 10th comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 15.
So right back into the action.
Para a entrada do jogador, camisa 17.
Van Dijk. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Botafogo come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And Gvardiol.
That's going in strongly.
It's run loose here. Raúl. Beckenbauer. No, that's been intercepted. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Roll! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Not the most accurate pass. It's roll! Again, a brilliant save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Sporting have their second corner now. Beckenbauer can get it clear. And it's Ruben Neves. This looks promising. And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Nesta. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Cafu. Sporting appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, he's having a shot! Juve finds himself offside. Quarter of an hour into the second half. This is a promising build-up. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Puskás! Superb from Puskás! About as smooth as it gets. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. He gave it plenty and some, crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
A case now of complete control. Botafogo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Silvestre. Silvestre, and it's Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves. Van Dijk. Ruben Neves. Van Dijk. Ruben Neves. And it's Van Dijk. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. And he's had it nicked away, and that's gone loose. Not the most convincing. Could be danger here. Collier. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Backward it goes. And a chance! Cleared away. Oh no, this does not look good. Great chance! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
Oh, such a clever touch. Great defending, strong and determined. Cafu. In towards the backstep. Impressive jump! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, can he get onto this? No, that's been intercepted. And this is Messi. And this is Pelé. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Messi. Messi! The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Bale! Milan with the corner, they're first. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's had it taken off him. Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. He's a sharp little ball here. Nicely aimed pass. Marcelo just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Rafinha. Tries one from range! So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Makalele can see things, others simply... It's Van Basten! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, good line! And he's there to get it away. Milan are looking to go forward now. Gattuso calmly anticipates. Could move up a gear here. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Schneider has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu! Getting up there! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And he's straight offside. And back to the keeper they go. And this is Schneider. Nesta can clear it away. Schneider. And it's Marcelo. Some really good ball movement. Not the most accurate pass. 30 minutes gone. And he plays one through. Look at the space here. Pele going about things with real menace. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that has not gone well. Marcelo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. We saw the tape. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Botafogo present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The major moment in the game. He scores for sure! Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage.
Big chance! And that's a good finish. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement, Messi! It's a loose ball. He'll try to keep this alive. Shoots! Goal, Milan! And they're back in front. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Milan leading now.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Pele. Marcelo. And here's Van Basten. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Schneider. Edmilson. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Schneider. Looking for options for movement. Beckenbauer. And Rafinha. Oh, super find. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And he's had it nicked away. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 9.
So off we go again.
Camisa 4.
Botafogo really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Baresi is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Pele, and the shot! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Pele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Botafogo do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their over...
Ah, he's given it away! Schneider.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's quick to return it. Owen gets... And Owen! It's hit the upright. Bale, who is rarely short on confidence. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Owen. Puskás! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Camisa 10, camisa 11, camisa 5. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 18,
Gattuso,
camisa 15,
Albert
camisa
Ferrer.
24.
Bale is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Messi. And this is Pele. Caught offside that time. Schneider. Oh, that's clever. Raul is the guilty party there. And he is going into that little black book.
I gave him a decision to make, Peter. Concede the foul or expose his keeper to a one-on-one encounter.
Schneider. Albert Ferrer.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Raul here. Shot, surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substituição em andamento.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sub. Oh, he's having a go! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Botafogo have their third corner. Oh, good effort! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Raul, and there's green grass ahead of him. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Haaland. That is a great pick out. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff stood his ground strongly. He is through here. Cruyff with the cross. Out of play for a goal kick. Dani Olmo. Doué. And it's Doué.
Doué really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Just a keep and a chance! It's Luke. Oh, what? It's fallen kindly here. Aimed beyond the defence. Great vision. And it's with the keeper. Buffon, the picture of dependability itself. Cruyff. Albert Ferrer. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Del Piero. And he plays one through. Oh, he's shot a goal! You've